Welcome back to our Generative AI Essentials series. Today, we are breaking down the engine that powers modern artificial intelligence. Have you ever wondered how ChatGPT learns to speak, or how an image generator knows what a cat looks like? It all comes down to three main ways machines learn. We are going to explore supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning, and see exactly how each one fits into the world of generative AI. Think of machine learning as having three distinct pillars. First, we have supervised learning, which is like learning with a teacher who gives you the answers. Second is unsupervised learning, which is more like discovery, finding patterns on your own. And third is reinforcement learning, which is learning by experience, much like how you learn to play a video game through trial and error. Let's dive into each one. Supervised learning is the most common starting point. Imagine a student in a classroom. The teacher shows a picture and says, "This is a cat," then shows another and says, "This is a dog." The model is trained on labeled data. It takes an input, makes a prediction, and if it's wrong, the correct label corrects it. Over time, the model minimizes its errors until it can reliably identify the data. In the world of generative AI, supervised learning is crucial for things like text-to-image models. These models are trained on billions of image-text pairs. If you type "a robot painting in space," the model knows what that looks like because it has seen millions of images labeled robot, painting, and space. It uses those learned associations to generate a brand new image that matches your description. Now let's look at unsupervised learning. Here, there is no teacher and no labels. We just give the model a massive pile of raw data. The model's job is to act like a detective. It looks at the data points and starts grouping them based on similarities. It finds hidden structures and clusters that humans might not even see. This is about finding order in chaos. This is the secret sauce behind large language models like GPT. We don't teach the model grammar rules one by one. Instead, we feed it the entire internet, books, articles, code. The model reads it all and figures out the patterns of language on its own. It learns that after the word sky, the word is often follows, and then blue. It's predicting the next piece of information based on everything it has read before. Finally, we have reinforcement learning. This is all about interaction. Imagine an agent placed in an environment. It takes an action, and the environment gives it feedback, either a reward or a penalty. If it gets a reward, it remembers to do that action again. If it gets a penalty, it avoids it. It's a loop of constant trial and error to maximize the total reward. This is how we make AI safe and helpful. It's called reinforcement learning from human feedback, or RLHF. After a model is trained, it might still say rude or incorrect things. So, humans review its answers. If the AI gives a helpful answer, the human gives it a thumbs up. The AI treats this as a reward and adjusts its internal policy to generate more answers like that in the future. Here is a quick snapshot to help you remember. Supervised learning needs labeled data to map inputs to outputs. Unsupervised learning takes raw data to find hidden patterns. And reinforcement learning uses rewards to improve behavior over time. Each one plays a vital, specific role in building the intelligent systems we use today. To build a powerful generative AI like the ones we see today, we usually need all three. We use unsupervised learning to build the foundation of knowledge. We use supervised learning to tune it for specific tasks. And we use reinforcement learning to polish it and ensure it aligns with human values. Understanding these three types gives you the key to understanding how modern AI works.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.